Peyton's back with another look at your First Alert weather forecast.
Yeah, we're deeply inspecting the Shriners camera because you can see obviously some sunshine peaks, but also some darker skies out there. So I do think, these showers are going to arrive shortly if you are in the immediate metro area. If you are in West Metro, you likely have already experienced a little stray drizzle. It hasn't been too bad though. Passing sprinkle is what we're labeling it. It's basically one of those days where I try to find as many ways to say light rain as possible. No need to cancel your outdoor plans. That's like our main headline for today. So here's radar. Very, very sporadic coverage. Astoria has been one of those wetter spots this morning. I say wetter lightly just because the showers have never been incredibly impressive the last couple of hours. Still some pockets of yellow showing up. This is on the outer edge of the radar, and so usually those scans can get a little bit iffy the closer they are to the radar dish, which is generally right there near Banks. Yeah, you can see those showers barely making it into the metro. Here's our highs today. I mentioned it is going to be a little cooler than average. 61 in the Dalles. That's probably one of our warmer spots if you are in our immediate area. I think as parts of eastern Oregon will also get into the 60s. The coastline into the mid 50s. Most of us upper 50s. All right, so here's that little drizzle we're talking about. Again, it's not anything impressive. These waves of showers are really going to continue to come through. If you're south of, I'd say, Lincoln City, and especially if you're south of even Newport, I think that's when we're going to see pretty much dry conditions. And same thing with Salem. If you're south of Salem, really think the areas that could get wettest will be the western facing slopes because they tend to squeeze out the rain. So the Cascades, Coast Range, hopefully dry tonight, mostly dry tomorrow morning, only a little bit of rain possible right around noon. And then it does look like the evening will be dry. We only had a couple hundredths of an inch yesterday, and that only racked up our April rain totals to a little over 0.8 of an inch. So yeah, we are lacking because we should be around 2 inches. Last April we were drier though. And here's our rain comparison, so you can see that's pretty much the story, especially Salem about 7/10, Eugene 1.5 inches, and Astoria near 3 inches. Astoria is a wetter spot, should be near 4 inches by this time of the year. So looking at our 7-day forecast, we do have a couple dry days, so I don't think it's going to be a wet week. In fact, it's pretty mild, a mix of everything. We get into the 60s by Tuesday, 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. I think Thursday may be just a little bit warmer. We'll see how that ends up kind of playing out. And then the 60s return for next weekend.